Ready for a little binge? How about a Beethoven binge? That's what we'll indulge on at the Florida Orchestra starting this week. You'll have two of his masterpiece symphonies to choose from, and here to preview the show, we're so happy to have Chelsea Gallo with us, and so excited your role in all of this. How are you doing today, Chelsea?
Great, Roxanne. Thank you so much for having us as always. It's always a joy to be here.
Good, thank you. I want to talk about these two concerts we're going to look at. So can you break it down for us in terms, I wish I knew more about classical music, but I know that we have Symphony No. 9 coming up first.
We do this week, and this is a piece everyone knows, and they might have first encountered it just singing it on their own in school or in their favorite movies. It's Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, you know, a symphony that has chorus within it. It's the famous Ode to Joy melody. It's the song about brotherhood, about unity, and it's a piece that always pops up when we need it the most. It's always around when there's global things happening.
Ah, that's a good way to describe it. Okay, so what about Beethoven's Symphony No. 7, which you will be conducting?
Yeah, so this is the whole idea of, you know, come binge Beethoven with the Florida Orchestra. We're putting these two powerhouse symphonies, very different in their background, but both magnificent in their construction by Beethoven. The Seventh Symphony has magnificent rhythms. It's so joyous with an incredible apotheosis-like finale, and a second movement that at the premiere received a 15-minute standing ovation, and they had to repeat it because it was just so effective to the soul.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so you were telling me some cool stories off air about Beethoven. I was like, Chelsea, do you have any fun facts? So these are more, you know, just describing what kind of person he was, which is fascinating when you think about the music and the impact he's made on society.
Well, he's one of those absolutely alluring artists in history. It's one of those juxtaposing stories where you hear about, you know, how Michelangelo went blind, a painter going blind. It's like there's a composer, an author of music who goes deaf. What a cruel fate, right. And yet he was able to make so much beauty out of what was a really fated life. But, you know, we were talking about, he also was very obsessive. He would count the number of coffee beans he would put into his coffee, or he's also a romantic. He wrote one of the most gorgeous love letters in history with a mortal beloved. He's an incredible man.
I would imagine people like that, with that power of their mind, that gift, it's also a curse in many ways too, because it would be a unique way to go through life.
Certainly.
So I do have to ask you, Chelsea, this is something that just came onto my radar. I hadn't really thought about it, but you know, with conductors, we need more girl power. It's really more men that you see in that role. So love that you're doing it. And how do we get more?
Yes, you know, about 50, 40 years ago, there was kind of this push to have more women become conductors. It was led chiefly, in America at least, by Leonard Bernstein. He had an incredible protege, Maren Alsop, who's still conducting today. She's stunning. There still hasn't been a ton of presence, but I think really when you go to the organization level, you see where they're making the effort to either promote or maybe not the idea of female conductors. And I'm so lucky to work at the Florida Orchestra, where I have a position where I conduct over 50 concerts a year. I lead 2 different series. My music director is incredibly supportive, so I like to think that regardless of the entire industry, the Florida Orchestra is certainly propelling all women forward.
Yes, great to see that. And as far as you getting to see the show, we have a special offer we want to share with you. If you want to binge Beethoven, you can when you use the code BINGE25 to buy tickets. And of course, Beethoven's 9th at regular price, and you get 25% off tickets to Beethoven's 7th. Details at floridaorchestra.org. Chelsea, always so much fun catching up with you. Thank you.
You too, Roxanne. Thanks.